Good morning guys, James Lee here with another video. If you guys like this video, please give me a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe. Today I made a home-cooked breakfast, and I know it's been a while since I made my last video, so I'm trying to get better about scheduling. So this is what I made this morning. So up front we have some potatoes that I diced and just put in a little butter, and there's sour cream and parsley on top. This is some steak. We have some toast, and if I pivot a little bit more, there's some scrambled eggs that I put a little cheddar cheese, and then these are Chinese sausage that I grilled. I also have been watching other mukbangers, and they've been putting up Halloween decorations, and this year I'm not sure if we're going to be putting up Halloween decorations just because we have some other things going on that weekend. So I'm still debating whether I want to put up decorations, but for now we're going to deal with having this pumpkin as our only decoration for now. And I have a glass of Simply Orange, I think it's pineapple and orange juice. And of course, with almost every breakfast, I always need a combination of ketchup and Tabasco. So let's dig in. I'm gonna start with the steak. I barely had to cook it because this cut of steak is really thin. Into these potatoes. So originally, with steak and eggs, I usually prefer the eggs like over easy or sunny side, but sorry, I'm chewing. Had a little fiasco taking the eggs out of the fridge, and I dropped 2 eggs, and I think it's been like forever since I've dropped eggs. I feel like that only happens in like cartoons, but it actually happened. So I had to kind of change plans and do a scramble instead. So here's the Chinese sausage, and you guys have probably seen this in one of my Vietnamese mukbangs, but usually they dice this and they put it in like Vietnamese fried rice, but it's also in a broken rice dish, and I'll link that video down below if you guys want to check that out. But if you never had it, it starts out very sweet, and then it has some like saltier notes towards the end. So I layered some butter in between each piece of toast. I still need to think of a costume for Halloween. More so a work appropriate costume. So there's a group of 5 of us in my department, and we're like brainstorming group costumes because we're doing like a contest at work. So any of you guys have ideas, concepts, feel free to let me know in the comments. I'd love your help. I kind of Googled a few things, but my mistake was I accidentally sent my ideas to a different department, so I feel like those ideas we may not end up using anyways. So this past weekend I went to my nephew's football game. I haven't been to a high school football game in ages, and coincidentally, I chose the game that he was playing, the high school that I went to. His team ended up winning, which was fine because I was rooting for him anyhow. But being there definitely took me back I hadn't been to a football game in ages. Actually, I haven't been to like a professional football game either. It's probably that and hockey are the only sports really left that I would really want to go see. But I was amazed at, maybe because I wasn't that athletic when I was in high school, but just the sheer athleticism of not only the football team, but there was the cheer squad right in front of us. They were doing pretty intricate, difficult moves, it looked like. And even the band, the marching band, I mean, they had some cardio that was involved in addition to like playing the music. So I was just impressed by everything. And the halftime show was pretty legit. I could easily see that being played on TV somewhere. Like they had the color guard people come out and they were doing all these tricks. So I was really impressed. Got my money's worth coming to that game. So yesterday I was at a volunteer event, and if you guys didn't know this, I've worked with kids early on in my career, maybe like 6 years, and that just involved running an after-school program for them Monday through Friday. And part of the volunteer opportunity that I went to involved running a daycare, so that parents of those kids could participate in a workshop to help them with, finding jobs. I was wiped. It's been quite a while since I had to watch that many kids. My experience with kids just extends really to my nieces and nephews, and then what I did at work. But even at work, they had homework, things to do. The group of kids that I was watching, it was tough because one, this is the first time they met me. We were together for about 3 hours. Really the key to working with kids is just making sure that they stay engaged and entertained, and usually that involves a lot of moving parts. And then there was also a group of kids that were, 2 and under, and I know they needed to go down for a nap, but after I was done with that event, I went down for a nap as well, because it's exhausting. Having like one kid here and one kid here, it's like holding 2 bags of rice. But I had a lot of fun. Super sweet kids. A friend of ours sent us a trial membership of Blue Apron. If you guys never heard of Blue Apron, it's like basically a kit that they send you, and it has every ingredient you need, including instructions, and then you just cook it right then and there, and they deliver it to your place day, the ingredients that you'll need for the week at a designated date that you decide. So you'll probably see a video of me unboxing one, or cooking one, or eating one of the 3 options I just listed. I've used it once before. Our neighbors weren't a big fan of quiche, and they got that in their order, so they let us experiment with it, and I thought it was pretty neat. I'm still debating if the price point is fair, because I think it's like $60 for 3 meals, and that sounds kind of pricey if you just like buy it all at the supermarket yourself. But then there's that convenience factor of it being delivered, giving you just the right amount of ingredients. So if you guys follow BenDeen, he just hit 100,000 subscribers, so congratulations. It's really exciting. I think I subscribed maybe when he was 70, maybe 60,000. I wasn't sure. It was it was probably right before I started these videos, because he was one of the ones that I watched to kind of like maybe I could also try doing these mukbangs as well. So he just did a video where he answered like 100 questions, and I was excited because I was surprised he chose a set of questions that I had asked. So if you guys haven't looked at that video, I'm like question 31 to 33, and I was pretty stoked about that. I guess anytime I get mentioned on someone else's channel, that's like a big boost for me. I got a little greedy because I listed 3 questions and I just expected him to pick one, but he ended up answering all 3, so I wish, and it's very possible, but I wish I made more time to eat breakfast during the week, but usually running out of the door, and I just usually have like a yogurt or a granola bar for breakfast, sometimes like a juice. What do you guys have for breakfast? Or any tips on making sure that I could eat breakfast every day? I'm done here, so thanks for joining me for another breakfast mukbang. I hope to see you guys again very soon. Again, if you like this video, please make sure you give it a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe. And I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your weekend.